So, 2024, it was one of the most challenging years of my life. From going through a divorce to being completely alone in a new country to struggling financially at work, it felt like I had hit a new kind of level of rock bottom. And the one thing that made me go through all of that and turn a beginning of the year of anxiety and frustration into an end of the year of confident optimism was learning how to heal my energy. Most of us try to change our lives by focusing all our attention in the physical world. We try to work very hard at things, we put a lot of effort into them, we spend a lot of time on them, and a lot of the times it feels like the things that we are doing don't have the impact that we hoped for. We feel like we know what we want, but we can't quite get there. We're also kind of stuck in the same old patterns that we keep repeating over and over again. And even though we kind of have an idea of what we want and how to get there, it doesn't seem like we can quite figure out how to actually do it. It's like we're so used to our current reality that nothing that we do can make us embrace the new reality we are aiming for. And we can see that all the time in our lives, from small things like unaccomplished New Year's resolutions to not being able to commit to new habits or not being able to finally try the new things you wanted to try. And it kind of sucks because, we're stuck in this negative loop of just wishing to do things or wishing to be a certain way, but it doesn't seem like we have the power to change that. And it can be very frustrating and overwhelming and lead to all sorts of negative things and experiences. And I know that because that's how I felt. And this happens because we try to change on the outside when needs to change on the inside first. You see, the physical world, it follows the energy world. Your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs, they're all energy being manifested into this physical world by you. And I think it's quite easy for us to understand how our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs can impact our lives, right? So when we try to change our reality in the physical world without first taking the time to understand when it's to change on the energy world, we are met with frustration. We repeat the same old patterns in the physical world because we are stuck to the same old patterns in the energy world. And once you start understanding how to work with the energy world, a whole new set of possibilities start to emerge for you. You start feeling like yourself again. You feel confident because you know what you want and you feel like you have the right tools to help you get there. You have a whole support system to help you navigate the challenges you encounter along the way, and the things that you do to solve those challenges, they feel effortless and easy. You begin to flow and live with this sense of ease and amusement. And that is something we can all experience when we learn to work with our energy. So, healing your energy helps you clear the old energy patterns and create new aligned ones. And when you do that, it makes you collaborate in the energy world so you can change your physical reality according to the energy reality that you have. And that is what leads you to living a life of abundance and synchronicity. Let me give you an example from my experience. There are many moments this year that I was feeling lost and kind of hopeless because I didn't know what to do to deal with the things that I was facing. And so what I would do working with my energy was I would ground myself, clear my confusion, my pain, run my energy to get new information from the energy world into my body. And that would help me calm down, clear the overwhelm, feel present again. And it's kind of funny because you feel whole and you feel like there's abundance within you and around you, and all of a sudden you can access answers to your questions and use your intuition and follow guidance. And that was leading me to actually navigating those challenges and things working out the way I wanted them to work out. It was kind of hard at first, right? Because I was like so overwhelmed and so flooded by all these negative emotions. But slowly practicing and following certain steps, I was able to clear that out and actually feel completely different than I was feeling a year ago. And I think the only way for you to actually understand how this works and, get a sense of it is to start working with energy and having those experiences for yourself. I am going to make more videos going really in depth on how to do it, but I want to kind of give you an introduction on how energy works. So our energy, it follows our intention. And to focus our intention, we need to focus our awareness in a certain way. Now, because I've practiced this a lot, it feels more natural these days, but it wasn't always like that. And the easiest way to get started is to do certain meditations. And they usually work by doing certain visualizations that are meant to guide your intention and your awareness into practicing a certain aspect of your energy. So to give you an example, grounding I mentioned before is one of the most basic energy tools that I learned. And it works by you just, feeling relaxed right in your body. And then you bring your awareness behind your eyes because, during our days, our minds and our awareness are kind of flying around. So you bring it back to behind your eyes because this is where you are, right? And then you're breathing, you're calming yourself down. You close your eyes because it's easier. And then you imagine this grounding cord starting from the base of your spine and going deep, 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 deep into the center of the earth. And you can imagine it as a light beam or the roots of a tree going down, or even a waterfall. Whatever works better for you. And then you're doing that and you start to feel connected to the earth, and that helps bring back your spirit into your body, and you start feeling more present, getting back into your own body, and then you start feeling everything that you're feeling, but then you release it to the earth. So it helps you clear this confusion, the overwhelm, and the earth energy. It can also help heal you in a certain way. And I don't know how else to explain this, but give it as a try and let me know if it works. I think I can make some sort of guided meditation so you guys can practice and I know try to experience it. So some of the energy tools that I learned were to run my energy, connecting with the earth energy and the cosmic energy, and having that run through your body. So it's kind of recycling your energy, clearing out the old stuck energies and bringing new energy with new information, aligned information, like I mentioned before. You can also silence your mind, your analyzer, that kind of voice that is keep talking. You can go into your higher mind and access answers to questions that you have. You can work with your aura, which is super good for dealing with interactions with other people, or if you're at a party and you start feeling overwhelmed, you can make your aura smaller and more defined so you don't absorb energy from other people, but you have your own space and you give them permission to have their own space using something that we call permission rules, which is also very cool. Something else that really helps me was learning how to clear my limiting beliefs. Because, as we go through our lives, we start taking these small pictures of moments and experiences that we had, and they start accumulating over the years and creating the beliefs that we have about the world and ourselves, right? And they can be very limiting because they make us assume as true something that we experienced that might not necessarily be true. But instead of asking yourself if they are true, you ask yourself if they're helpful for you in the moment. And if they're not, you can just clear them away, which is also something very cool. And doing this practice, meditations, and implementing different tools and learning different techniques, you also start to tune into your own intuition and your higher self, and you can access your spiritual guides. And that brings you to a whole new level of how you can live your life, because you're no longer trying to figure things out yourself. You have actually the support and the knowledge and the guidance of something much bigger than yourself that has the intention of making sure you live the best life that you can in alignment and in harmony with everyone else. And it's like one of the best ways you can live your life, And yeah, it's pretty cool. I know these things might sound a little bit crazy, because I know I would have doubted them a long time ago. But, as I started giving it a try, believing a little bit, and just implementing some things over the years, not just this year, but it's a long story, I started seeing the change and having experiences that kind of grounded my belief and made me realize, oh, okay, there's something here that I don't quite understand, but I can see how it's working. And this is something I would like to share and help people with. That's why I said I wanted to make more videos about this. So we'll see. I'll leave a link in the description of this video of the course that I took, the one that I took for learning these energy tools that I talked about. And it's a very good course. You can check it out yourself if you want, of course. And I'll be making more videos about this in the future. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today. I hope you're doing all right. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.